powered by Riverside FM.
Welcome back to Soulfire Sessions, an episode of Sacral Confessions and Naked Truths. I'm Lady RiZe, your inner balance architect, joined by my favorite co-host, Madame Amani, mental wellness alchemist, and Devar, our future-ready igniter. Soulfire fam, last week we freeballed. We dropped the spiritual and energetic panties, or boxers, to unlock your root chakra. But tonight, we're revisiting the sacral chakra, the VIP lounge of pleasure, creativity, and getting ass naked.
Oh,
Let's strip down. Ooh,
okay.
yeah. So freedom isn't just about taking clothes off. It's rewriting the script on shame, desire, and divinity. Devar, Madame Amani, y'all ready to bear the truth?
You already know this sacral chakra is the river, and I don't do kiddie pools. Tonight we're skinny dipping in spirit. No life jackets, no floaties, no inflatable flamingos, just raw truth and a splash of divine booty, baby.
Fine booty. Okay, I love it.
All right, all right. No kiddie pools over here, y'all. Rise, listen. When you said ass naked, I felt that in my spirit because this sacred space is where we stop performing for the world and start pleasuring the truth out of ourselves. I'm ready to bear it all because the sacral is that mirror that asks, what are you really hungry for? What lights you up when nobody's watching? So, yeah, I'm ready to strip shame, strip fear, and step into that raw creative current because when we honor desire without guilt, we're not just free, we're sovereign. So, let's get into it.
Ooh, sovereign.
Okay. I love the
Definitely.
sovereignty.
Right. Definitely that's what we're here for. Okay. So, y'all know I like it deep. Ooh,
Oh,
dive deep.
okay. Let's go.
hmm
Let's get into it then.
Yes. So let's map the territory of your sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is your creative and erotic epicenter. Erotic. I love it. It's located just below your navel. It's the orange glow in your aura, the sway in your hips, and the fuck yes when your soul whispers a desire. When it's blocked, creativity feels like pulling teeth. Pleasure comes with guilt, like eating cake in a closet.
Hiding in the closet. Mm.
Mm-mm.
That sneaky cake eating.
Your emotions are stiff. Think like a robot trying to twerk.
mm. Sounds like me dancing.
Sounds like somebody with two left feet. Oh gosh. And then sex. Sex is either mechanical or avoided altogether.
Who wants to be having sex like that?
Right. Ooh.
Mm.
And then when it's flowing, when your sacral chakra's flowing, you're magnetic. Your ideas, lovers, opportunities, they stick. Pleasure is prayer. That mango or that watermelon you're eating, it's communion. You move like water. No forcing, just receiving. And how to unblock it? Let your ass hang out with class and elegance.
Oh, all the way up?
hmm No
Mm.
shame. We're pulling it up. Not the sagging type of ass hanging out either. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Right.
This is different. Right. This is different. This hits different here. Move your hips. Dance to some yoga. Even wash dishes. Create for fun. No productivity allowed. And get naked, physically or emotionally. Start
Mm.
small.
Mm.
hmm Sleep naked. Mm. I love that one.
That's the best
I know
sleep.
you do too, cousin, with that window wide open, letting the air flow.
Oh Lord, somebody might climb in there.
Confess a crush or a truth that you've been silent about. Get it out. So, Devar, when did you first feel your sacral chakra wake up?
You know, whereas the first time I felt my sacral wake up wasn't some textbook meditation moment. It was when I gave myself permission to create without asking for approval. I remember being younger, writing something that was just for me, and for the first time, I didn't care if it was perfect. I didn't care if anyone clapped for it. I felt this warm pulse in my lower belly, almost like life itself was saying, "This is yours. This is pleasure. This is power." That's when I realized the sacral isn't just about sex, it's about expression, joy, and play. Anytime I paint outside the lines, dance without rhythm, or laugh until my stomach hurts, that's my sacral saying, I'm alive and I'm free. So, yeah, my sacral woke up the moment I stopped silencing myself and started creating from a place of truth instead of fear.
Ooh,
I
yes,
know that's
standing
right.
in our truth.
That
Yes.
sovereignty and freedom, that's where it's at.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I love that. Absolutely. Stepping up in sovereignty. So, Madame Amani, what about you? When did your sacral chakra rise the fuck up?
My sacral chakra woke up the moment I quit treating pleasure like a damn performance review. I was
Mhm.
frozen solid, like a bag of peas shoved in the back of the freezer, all stiff and unused.
Ooh.
Mm,
The first
wow.
time I, yeah, I was hard. The first time I let go, the first time I let go, I thawed out so quick, I'm convinced I personally raised the global temperature.
Mm.
Oh,
That's when I learned frozen keeps leftovers, but fluid keeps the soul alive.
Mm.
hmm.
Okay. Thawing ourselves out, getting moist. I love it. Hell yeah. Well, that's the power. That's the power of seeing yourself without judgment. No filters, no shame, just raw acceptance. And that's exactly what Ass Naked is all about. So for me, my awakening to this energy started when I exposed my ass.
Oh, to
Mhm.
everybody?
To everyone, everyone
Oh,
that
well.
came across my path. I exposed my ass. Authentic, central sovereignty.
Oh,
I,
Yeah.
okay.
yes, I started exposing my ass to everyone that came across my path because prior
Mhm.
to exposing, my ass failed with authenticity. I used to perform pleasure like a bad actor. Mm. Fake moans, scripted flirting, and saying yes when my soul screamed, fuck no.
Mm,
It was putting my desires in the microwave for 45 seconds, anxiously waiting for the beep, but then giving my desires all away once heated up.
Wow.
Hmm. So I treated desires like a Netflix algorithm, curating what I thought people wanted to binge watch while I wasn't checking in with myself. Until one day I realized I am not a fucking show. There is
mm,
no renewal to this season. So
right.
cancel this performance. Yes, we're not doing this anymore.
Mhm.
So I fired the director, my ego, and spoke my truth.
Yes.
I told a lover, you know that one thing that you do with your tongue? Ew, let's not anymore.
Okay. All right.
Don't be biting it.
Yes,
Oh.
ugh, yes, biting it, like disgusting. What are you thinking? And where's this sensuality at? Yes.
Right.
But guess what? The world didn't end. That was liberation. But authenticity wasn't just about sex, it was about money, friendships, even my laugh. I used to swallow my cackle just to seem elegant.
Not the cackle.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
Okay.
had to get sensual. I
Hmm.
slowly undressed people pleasing and bathed in peace and serenity.
Hmm.
Literally. No soap, no rush, just a whispered secret that I finally heard. If their pleasures are a pain in my ass, then it's okay to say no without guilt or shame. At first, it felt illegal, like guilt might arrest me for unlicensed ecstasy. But then
Okay.
I remembered pleasure is my birthright, not the performative kind, but the unscripted aliveness of tasting rain on my tongue instead of rushing inside, or dancing alone to no music, hips finding
Mhm.
their own rhythm. Hmm. Or letting a lover watch me cry doing sex. No, not from
Hmm.
pain, but because it's authentic, I enjoy it, and the pleasure overwhelms me. Ugh. Mm,
Now that's romance.
Right. That sounds like a good place to be.
yes, absolutely. So sensuality wasn't just a touch, it's permission to be messy. Like the time I ate watermelon naked over the sink with the juice that's dripping down my chest. I didn't even clean it up. I just stood there, sticky and unapologetic.
I
Mm.
bet you was.
Hmm.
Oh, sticky.
Mm. So the sacral chakra speaks in goosebumps. So I started listening. But none of this mattered until I claimed my sovereignty. Sovereignty? Yes. I stopped negotiating my desires like a desperate car salesman and set some boundaries.
Hmm. Damn car salesman.
Right.
They do be desperate too.
Right. Like, come on. Well, mm-mm. So if you don't appreciate my orgasm, mm, my ongoing replenishment, goddess alignment, sensual maintenance, then next.
Peace out.
Right.
Hmm.
Go. Because sovereignty isn't just no, it's your sacred fuck yes in action. So
Yes.
I burned the good girl handbook and decided to rise. Lady RiZe.
Out of the ashes.
Hmm. So I released anyone that said that my desires were too much, and I started charging energy currency. If you want access to this temple, then bring reverence or receipts. We
Mm.
replenish over here, not drain.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Sounds
So,
expensive.
and if you can't afford it, then get the fuck out of the way.
That part. Hmm.
So, even the breakups or just releasing what didn't serve me became holy. When a partner or a friend called me difficult, I smiled. You mean difficult to them? A goddess doesn't adjust her crown for small minds. She adjusts it for herself. That's when I realized my moans are incarnations and my boundaries.
I know that's right.
Yes. So no more faking so others could maintain their fragile egos. I'm showing my ass.
Hey.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah. Dang, Rise. You had me at ass. That's the kind of acronym that makes the ancestors blush and the angels take notes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Authentic, sensual sovereignty. Now that's a whole sermon wrapped in a peach emoji. Folks, folks just don't see your ass, they feel it. And let me tell you, a spiritually aligned ass, that's power. You can't fake, you can't freeze, and you can't Photoshop. That's divine booty.
Mm.
Hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Can't Photoshop that shit. Authentic.
Exactly. Rise. When you drop that ass, it hit different. Authentic, sensual, sovereignty. That's not just a blueprint. That's like the cheat code for unlocking the sacral. And the way you laid it out, whew, had me like leaning in, like, hold up, let me take notes. See,
Mm.
most folks hide their ass, scared of being too real, too sensual, too sovereign. But you just threw it on the table, no shame, all truth. And honestly, that's the kind of ass that makes you lean back and smile because it's rare, it's powerful, and it's playful at the same time. So, yeah, I see your ass loud and clear, and it's divine.
Ooh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes,
Absolutely.
because yeah, some of us have sat on our ass so long, literally and spiritually, that it looks like a couch cushion with a permanent dent.
Mm,
Them pancake cheeks.
Yes, pancake cheeks. or, or the board. It looks like it, a flat board.
mm-hmm.
Blends in with your back. Like, where's your back stop? Right.
Right. It's kind of like aspirin, no acetal.
Right. And so, yeah, we've molded ourselves to other people's comfort while our own fire went up. We're not doing that. We're stripping down from that. So, but then we stood up, and suddenly the world saw what we've been hiding, not just flesh, but a true divine being. I love it. So, Madame Amani, what do others see when looking at your ass?
RiZe, when they look at my ass, they don't see curves, they see courage. My authentic, sensual sovereignty is a whole vibe. It's that sacred yes in my hips, that unapologetic no in my boundaries, and that soul deep reminder that this peach don't belong to shame. It belongs to sovereignty. My ass walks into the room before I do. And honestly, she's got better posture than me.
Mm,
My ass didn't fully show up until I started digging into those childhood traumas. For the longest
mm,
time, I was frozen, tucking it in, hiding my curves, dimming my laugh, even toning down my joy, because I thought being too much would make me unlovable. That was survival mode. I thought keeping my ass quiet would keep me safe. But when I finally started doing that inner work, talking to little Amani, the silenced version of me, I realized she didn't need me to be polite. She needed me to be authentic. That's when my ass grew some spirit. Authentic meant no longer twisting myself to fit into anybody's comfort zones. Sensual meant honoring my body, every sway, every scar, every goosebump as divine communication. And sovereignty? Oh, that came when I stopped renting out my backside to other people's shame. My ass became mine again, and I set up shop with a no vacancy sign. I'll never forget this moment in therapy. I told my counselor my breakthrough came when I stopped sitting on my ass and started standing in it. She laughed, but I was dead serious. My ass became my testimony. So now when folks see my ass, they don't see my curves. They see survival. They see sovereignty. They see a woman who thought out, got fluid, and turned her frozen pain into living, breathing art. And if that ain't divine booty, I don't know what is.
mm. That's absolutely divine booty, and I'm absolutely excited how it had posture. We got to give our ass some posture, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Money, see, that's the beauty of it. Like when you broke down your ass, It shows how sovereignty shines differently in everybody. What I see is your ass. What I see in your ass is liberation. Like you ain't scared to make pleasure a practice. And when a woman stands in that kind of authenticity, it ain't just attractive, it's magnetic. Your ass reminds me that when we own our truth, it gives everybody else permission to get naked with theirs. That's how sacral energy ripples.
Ripple effect. I love it. Giving others permission to show their ass. Absolutely.
Hmm.
And so, Madame Amani, when you talk about surrendering pleasure and letting your sacral chakra glow, it's like hearing the moon teach the tide how to rise. You didn't
Mm,
just stop timing your orgasms, you let your ass become a sacred sundial where ecstasy marks the hours. Oof.
I like that.
Yes, that's not just sensuality. That's a time travel back to your divinity. You scheduled pleasure on Amani Standard Time.
Hmm.
I love that.
The money standard time. That's what's
Yes.
up.
Yes, whenever the hell you felt like it. And honestly, the world needs more of that energy. So, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so Devar, you are absolutely not out of the woods here. So go ahead and show your ass. I'm sure Tristan and Milton have been anxiously waiting for this moment.
Oh man, y'all excellent. All right. Since we're all showing off our ass tonight, let me pull mine out nice and slow. Authentic, sensual sovereignty. My ass journey started the first time I stopped trying to be impressive and let myself just be. No titles, no mask, just me, raw and unfiltered. That's when I felt my sacral unlock. Authentic, because nothing turns you on more than the truth. Sensual, because touch ain't only with the hands. Sometimes it's how your words gaze somebody's ear and makes them shiver before you ever touch their skin. Sovereignty, because when I claim my pleasure, my creativity, my rhythm, I realize, damn, I don't have to beg for permission to feel good. That's mine and always has been. And the funny thing about carrying that ass, people notice. They see it before you ever say a word. They look twice. They blush. Some even lean in closer like, what's he packing in that energy?
Hmm.
So now I move with it everywhere. My ass is in every room I enter. Sometimes it's heavy. Sometimes it's playful. But it's always mine. And if it makes the air thicker, hearts race a little faster, and somebody's knees feel weak, well, that just means my ass is doing exactly what it came here to do.
Oh, I love that.
Damn, Devar, that's the kind of ass you don't just sit on, you stand on.
I know that's right.
Yes.
That's
Stand on
what's
that
up.
ass.
Right.
Yeah, Devar, you just described the haunting of every man who's ever been told to be strong, but never be free. You weren't just silent. You exposed your ass when you were buried alive under expectations or being a shell. Nah, you were walking casket actually, carrying your own
Mm.
corpse. And yeah, but tonight you showed your ass. You resurrected yourself in front of us. And that's not just authenticity, that's an exorcism. And
Mm.
now the world gets to meet the unghosted Devar. And I love that. It's my pleasure to reintroduce you. I love that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes. Woo. So now that our asses are all out, literally and energetically, guess what? We're officially naked. Ooh.
Woo.
Mm.
So no more hiding, no more fig leaves, just nurturing authenticity, keeping enhanced divinity, naked, like the sacred rebels we are. So for me, getting naked meant confronting the lies that I dressed up in fancy clothes and stilettos. So nurturing authenticity, I cut the puppet strings that other people slowly attached to me throughout the years. And my family said, "You're throwing away your life." My soul whispered, no, no, I'm throwing away the costume and the puppet show. Keeping Enhanced Divinity, I started blessing my dildo before using it. My dildo kept my divine integrity, legacy, discipline, overdrive
You keep that by the bed?
underneath my pillow. You know
All
it.
right.
You're supposed to have yours too. Mm, right. So, no, not as a joke, but as a ritual. If my
Mhm.
pleasure is holy, then why wouldn't the tools that I use be sanctified as well? Mm.
Exactly.
So, y'all ain't ready for that conversation, but you know I am. Ooh.
Hmm.
So, the ultimate test, I cried naked in the mirror for 20 minutes.
Mm.
No, not pretty tears. They were snotty ones. The ones staring at the shadows that I had to face to fall in love with myself. That's where you get it all out. That's where you plant those
Mhm.
seeds and water your grass. Washing it
Mm-hmm.
clean.
Right.
Yeah. So when I finished, I kissed my own hand and I said, now that is the divine awakening I needed to lead me to my divine purpose. Whew, felt better.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You replenished it.
Yes. So you can call that next level vulnerability. The naked truth is naked is the answer to exposing and speaking your raw truth physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And so
Mm.
now I'm just sitting here naked.
Rise. You don't just get naked, you strip down to the truth. Lotion up in authenticity and walk out dripping in divinity.
Mm,
That's what's up. Rise. The way you said naked, nurturing, authenticity, keeping enhanced divinity. Whew. That hit me right in the core. See, when you brought naked into the space, I felt my own spirit stripped down. No armor, no performance, just skin to skin with the truth. Because being naked ain't just about what you take off. It's about what we let shine through. And when you embodied that, you don't just walk in the room, you make the whole atmosphere undress. So when you said naked, I saw divinity wrapped in boldness, dripping with freedom. And I realized maybe the real intimacy isn't about who sees your body, it's about who can witness your soul standing bare, unshamed, and still divine. And I'll be honest, the way you dropped it, you didn't just make the world holy, you made it sexy. That's the kind of naked that makes people blush and bow at the same time.
ooh,
Mm-hmm.
thank you. I appreciate that because that's what I'm here to do. Show that naked
Hmm.
truth and lift others up. Absolutely. Mhm.
Indeed.
So, Devar, it's time. It's your time. Get naked with me. Go ahead and strip down naked. What's your sacral confessions?
All right, so fam, you asked for it, so let's get naked. Spiritually, energetically, and yeah, maybe a little in the imagination too. That was this one night I decided to truly honor my sacral energy. No distractions, no screens, no excuses. I dimmed the lights, lit some candles, and just let my body speak. I moved like it remembered how to sway before the world told me to stiffen up. I felt every pulse of desire, every whisper of creativity. I laughed at myself. I moaned at the freedom. I danced like the carpet was my lover. I realized in that moment pleasure isn't a guilty pleasure, it's a portal to my divinity. I let
Mhm.
my hands explore not just my body, but the sacred space around me. My thoughts got playful, flirty, teasing. I was talking to my energy, whispering, you deserve this. You own this. You're unapologetically alive. And y'all, let me be honest, it was borderline scandalous. but in the most tasteful, soul awakening way. Because naked isn't about exposing skin, it's about exposing your essence. So, yeah, I'm owning it. I'm embracing the juice, the heat, the creation that flows when you stop censoring your body, your desires, and your truth. That's my sacred confession. And yes, it made me blush and laugh at the same time. So rise, Madame Amani, Soul Fire fam. Next time you strip down, don't just take off your clothes. Take off your doubts. Take off your fears. And let your sacral chakra sing.
Ooh.
Man, when you get naked, you ain't just dropping clothes, you're dropping the performance act. So what you see is raw spirit, no filter, and no stage lights.
Mm-hmm.
No stage lights. Absolutely. Like you got me over here blushing. Wow, Devar. Because you took naked to a whole new level. Most people just take off their clothes. You
Right.
stripped the armor off your heart. Ooh, that's
Mm-hmm.
that's attractive. And guess what? You're lighting up the entire room. It's lit up in here. And a little hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Hmm. So, Madam Amani, go ahead and share your naked truth.
My naked truth didn't come easy. For years, I thought naked meant exposed, and exposed meant danger. See, childhood trauma will do that to you. It teaches you to cover up, to protect, to wear masks so heavy you forget what your own skin feels like. I became a master of layers, a smile to hide the sadness, achievements to cover the ache, and silence to seal it all up tight. On the outside, I looked put together, on the inside, frozen solid. But the day I chose to start unpacking all that, that's when the real strip down came. Nurturing authenticity meant going back to little Amani, the little girl who swallowed her truth to survive, and telling her, you can spit it out now. You can breathe. You don't have to carry their shame in your skin anymore. That was the first unzip of the spirit. And keeping enhanced divinity, that's when I realized every scar on my body and my soul was proof I'd been through fire and didn't burn up. I burned brighter. I used to see my breasts as tears,
Mm,
my tears and my triggers as flaws. Now I see them as tiger stripes, proof I've prowled through pain. And
yeah.
baby, I came out purring with power. That's divinity. That no cover up, no filter, no fake smile can ever erase. Being naked now means so much more than taking off clothes. It means taking off control, letting my hips sway without shame, laughing too loud, crying too messy, and praying so real. Cussing mid meditation and still knowing God hears me and loves me. Because naked isn't about being seen by others, it's about finally seeing yourself. So when I say I'm naked, I mean I'm stripped of apologies, stripped of lies, stripped of all that inherited shame. I mean my authenticity is nurtured, my divinity is enhanced, and my sovereignty is fully clothed in freedom. And let me be crystal clear, family. If you can't handle my naked truth, then you damn sure don't deserve to touch my clothed glory.
Ooh, absolutely
Mm.
not. Powerful.
Wow.
Yeah. You unwrap the universe's gift to itself. Ooh, you.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Most people think naked is about skin, but you peeled back the veil between pleasure and prayer. And now we're all naked. We're all on board, ready to strip down.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Madam of Money, Soul Fire fam. Can we just take a moment for that?
Mm,
Because watching you get naked, and I mean truly vulnerable, fully alive, unapologetic. That's a masterclass in sacral sovereignty. You
Mm.
weren't just showing energy, you were radiating it. Playing, playful, magnetic, and fierce all at once. It hit me, and I hope the fam feel this too. Vulnerability doesn't make you weak. It makes your pleasure, your creativity, and your very essence irresistible. You reminded me why honoring our desires, our instincts, and our sacred truths is the ultimate power move. So, Madam Amani, thank you for being the blueprint. You make it okay for the rest of us to strip away the mask, own our bodies, and let our sacred chakra speak in full color.
Mm.
Amen.
Yes, thank you for that all the way around. Whew, I love it. So yes,
Gratitude with sprinkles.
yes. Ooh, all on you. So yes, now that we're all ass naked, we can gather around the community fire. It's community fire time, where you guys can fire off any questions you have for us, how you get ass naked, and whatever you want us to talk about, however you're feeling. It's our community fire. It's a community, not just a clique. So join the spark. Let us know. And also, around this community fire, we'll go ahead and ask Madame Amani, what's one inauthentic habit you're ready to strip away?
The one inauthentic habit I'm stripping away is people pleasing. For too long, I've been handing out free samples of my soul like I was running the Costco snack aisle. Smile here, nod there, bend myself into a pretzel just to keep everybody comfortable. And you know what? That ain't sovereignty. That's slavery in stilettos. No more passing out peanuts and fake smiles. My sacral chakra said, stop giving away your energy like it's a buy one, get one free. And I listened.
Yeah.
From here on out, I'm only serving the full course. My naked truth is seasoned, spicy, and plated with sovereignty. And if somebody can't handle the menu, baby, they can go find less. Because nothing
Mm.
tastes better than my own damn authenticity.
Oof. Yes. I'm glad to see that we can eat at the same table together because serving mine up spicy too. That's going to be the one for me too that I'm stripping away. Is that people pleasing? Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Checking in with me first. So, Devar,
Yes.
what's the habit that you're undressing? Mm.
All right, let's see. One inauthentic habit I'm stripping away. Thinking I had to be the life of the party to be seen. I
Mm.
realized I can be fun, magnetic, and engaging without turning my inner glow into a spotlight. People naturally gravitate toward me, my energy, and sometimes that makes others think I'm doing too much or worse, that I'm flirting. But here's the truth. I'm just being me. If someone can't appreciate my vibe without twisting it, I'm done explaining. I'm reclaiming my authenticity, my pleasure, and my peace, fully naked.
Mm.
Oh,
Yep. Stepping up in your truth. I love it. Yes,
Hmm.
because if they can't be around you in your truth, then they don't need to be around. Because
Right.
walking on eggshells is not fun.
Not at all.
So, yeah. Madam Amani, how can pleasure be a spiritual practice?
pleasure is spiritual. Every laugh, every moan, every mango drip is a prayer. And let's be real, God didn't give us taste buds and goosebumps just for decoration.
Hmm.
Pleasure is because guilt freezes you, but joy makes you fluid, and fluid is where divinity flows.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
John
Flows.
cometh early in the morning. Come on.
Right. Mm-hmm. Rising up. So, yeah, what about you, Devar? How can pleasure be a spiritual practice?
Yeah, pleasure as a spiritual practice isn't about indulgence, it's about presence. When you feel your body, your senses, your joy fully, you're acknowledging the divine in you. Every laugh, touch, taste, or movement becomes a ritual of gratitude. Pleasure rewires your nervous system, opens your sacral energy, and reconnects you to your creativity and intuition. When you honor your desires without shame, you're not just enjoying life, you're practicing divinity in motion. It's meditation you can feel all the way down in your bones.
Mm,
Mm,
deep in your bones.
damn.
Yes,
Right.
Hmm.
because without that, we're depriving the world of something because we all put something here on this earth that no one else has. We all
Hmm.
have a light that shines within us that the world could use. So when you're hiding
Mm-hmm.
that, mm-mm.
Hmm.
So that's why, yeah, stepping up in your authentic truth, you could also be helping someone else because
Mm,
we all have a piece
absolutely.
of the puzzle. Yes. And so, Madame
Hmm.
Amani, share a naked fail when vulnerability backfired on that ass.
Hmm.
Ooh, my naked fail. I once opened up body and soul expecting fireworks and got silence. Nothing stings more than being fully bare while somebody leaves you standing in your own vulnerability.
Mm.
Naked truth is never wasted. It just reveals who can't handle your divinity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Indeed.
who can't handle you? And it's like they don't need to be there. If you can't celebrate me with nothing when I'm stripped down, then you don't deserve me. Because we're all deserving.
Sounds like a them problem.
Right. Absolutely.
Hmm.
So what about you, Devar? When did that naked fail backfire?
Alright, fam, real talk. My naked fell. There was this one time I opened up completely, raw, unfiltered, sacral energy on full blast to someone I trusted, or at least I thought I did. I thought I was safe. I thought it was a sacred space. Instead, my vulnerability got twisted, turned into ammo, and used against me. I felt exposed, embarrassed, like my authenticity was a spotlight on my mistakes. But here's the lesson: even when vulnerability backfires, it's not the wound, it's the growth. I learned to protect my energy, set boundaries, and still show up fully myself. That
Mm,
fail, it became the blueprint for owning my naked truth without apology.
absolutely.
Mm,
Turn that shit into
Hmm.
a lesson. Yes,
Right.
mm-hmm.
Fuck 'em.
we do here. Yes. And then get up
Hmm.
stronger with more
Right.
wisdom. Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely. I love this. So, what a great community fire that was. All naked
Hmm.
together. I love it. And so,
Hmm.
to recap tonight's sacred receipt, we're ass naked. Hmm. Ass, authentic central sovereignty, and naked, nurturing authenticity, keeping enhanced divinity.
Hmm.
Ass naked. So, for all of you, your challenge this week is to get ass naked with us in at least one area physically, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally. And make sure you invite a friend to join you. We definitely want to spread those flames. We don't gatekeep over here. And so remember, the sacral chakra isn't just about sex, it's about letting life move you. It's your pleasures. No apology, no edits, just raw ass energy. So, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that brings us to any final flames. Madam Amani, any final words on how to leave here with your ass out?
Let me leave you with this. Your sacral chakra doesn't need a mask, it needs movement. Stop freezing yourself in shame and start flowing in truth. Your ass, authentic, sensual sovereignty, isn't just something you sit on, it's something you stand in. Your naked, nurturing authenticity, keeping enhanced affinity, isn't about skin, it's about soul. So tonight, strip down the lies, peel off the guilt, and let your pleasure be your prayer. And remember, if somebody can't handle your naked truth, baby, they damn sure don't deserve your clothed glory.
Hmm.
Mm-mm, absolutely
I
not.
know
That means
that's
it's
right.
too expensive for them. They can't afford it. So fuck off.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna say uncuffed, untamed, unapologetically me. Pleasure, truth, and sovereignty aren't luxuries. They're non-negotiable rights. So feel it, claim it, and never let anyone clip your wings. And that's a mic drop right there, people.
Mm.
Mic drop. Y'all hear it? Mm. So yeah, we did it, y'all. So with your asses out and pleasures on fire, go shake your hips and speak your desires like the universe is your slightly deaf soulmate.
Mhm.
And embrace your nakedness. Embrace that shit. The world needs your shine, like plants need photosynthesis.
Mhm.
So, yes, I appreciate you all for getting naked with us tonight. And I hope you feel enlightened and moved in your divinity. So, until next time, keep your flames high and your armor low. And also, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a spark.